Well, as you've just heard, a $500 million housing package is the centrepiece of today's budget, and the government says it's going to attract new buyers into the market and stimulate the ailing sector. Ben Worsley has the story.
Once again, the panacea for an ailing state economy is bricks and mortar. Mike Baird says housing is the state's biggest economic challenge, so it's at the heart of his second budget.
The centrepiece of this budget is the most significant overhaul of arrangements and incentives for the New South Wales housing and construction sector in decades.
He calls it building the state. The aim is to accelerate the construction of 76,000 new homes. Nearly $500 million will be spent on infrastructure like roads, sewerage and water, and councils get $80 million to encourage development.
We're underproducing new homes in Sydney by about 10,000 a year, so we've got to accelerate that rate, and hopefully these incentives can act to do so.
This is where the building begins. The bulk is in Sydney's southwest. The city's west gets nearly 20,000 homes, while the northwest and city centre also feature. So too the mid-north coast, central coast and Wollongong.
We really need to start dealing with the supply side problems in Sydney. That means getting new roads in the ground, it means getting new mass transit underway.
So if he builds it, will they come? Mike Baird hopes incentives will help. From October, the first homeowner grant will more than double for new homes worth up to $650,000. Those already in the market get $5,000 for a new home, and stamp duty concessions widen for first-time buyers.
I say to first home buyers across the state, think new.
85% of first home buyers buy an existing dwelling. The tragedy is that 85% of first home buyers have been cut out of this first homeowners grant by the O'Farrell government.
The budget also directs money to clear a $55 billion backlog in major developments. Ben Worsley, ABC News.